Welcome back for the second half of Manchester United against West Ham. 0-0 after the opening 45 minutes here. Manchester United in their first ever game here at Old Trafford. History being made, although West Ham, with no room for sentiment, with life in the WSL at risk and at the foot of the table, and potentially lacking confidence, playing extremely well, going toe-to-toe with this Manchester United side. Little energy needed, perhaps, for the second half. This the first of 3 games today in the Super League. Manchester United will be hoping that they can secure 3 points here, as their rivals Arsenal, who they're in a straight shootout with for 3rd place and Champions League qualification, play later. It's the North London derby at 3:30. More details on that if you have a look on Twitter. Barclays FA WSL. Back underway then for the second half, and in a moment of history on the big stage at Old Trafford, can Manchester United make this one a party? Staniforth in possession, moving on towards Toon. United looking to start the second half strongly here. Darley, though, who was brilliant in the first half, back in with a brilliant challenge and carrying the ball away, just as they did in the first half. West Ham trying to move the ball swiftly and get things up towards Thomas very quickly. There has been some work to do at the back for Manchester United. The 2 turners in the middle up against Thomas and Darley in the first half have plenty of work to do. Kate Longhurst, who was so effective, full of industry in that first period, comes across to take this throw-in on the far side. Down towards Thomas, who does well to keep that one in play. There's Toon for company. Away she goes, has picked out Darley. Might be a chance for a delivery here. Nice looking ball. And hooked away to safety after the header from Brynnesdotter. Only very few times were Manchester United able to get in behind during the first half. Had a couple of half chances where Kristen Press got herself into really good positions. Just wonder whether or not one goal from Manchester United might settle them down ever so slightly and might see them start to find the kind of form that they showed in the early half of the season. Equally, West Ham look very capable of nicking a goal here on the break. Brynnesdotter moves the ball back towards Turner. Patient here for Manchester United. Here is Toon, allowed to slip in field. She's not going far, though, under the pressure from Flaherty. Wants to shift the ball on. Brynnesdotter sends the ball behind its intended target. Now Turner allowed to move the ball wide, where she'll find James. Toon again. Again, it's brilliant defence from West Ham, but Manchester United have won a corner here. Not the most easy of afternoons here for Reddish on the right-hand side for West Ham, up against Lauren James. Incredible performance so far, though. United corner. Lifted in, attacked by Turner. And they'll glance on inside the area. It's Lauren James who gets the touch, and United have their breakthrough. 19-year-old Lauren James in the right place at the right time to glance in. West Ham will be disappointed here that they haven't dealt with the corner. Lauren James, though, in space, applying the perfect glancing header. Well, now there is work to do here for West Ham. Toon walking fairly uncomfortably after that challenge here. Just stretches as she goes to reach the ball. Maybe just felt the studs on the foot, maybe, or maybe it's muscle complaint. We'll watch her as she moves forward on this left-hand side. She looks okay. Demanding the ball here. United heading forward again, trying to send Kristen Press in on goal, but it's a good header by Flaherty to turn away. So used to seeing Lauren James score spectacular efforts, but on this occasion, just a simple header, but it was enough. It's enough to give Manchester United the lead. Looking to build on that lead, Lauren James protecting the ball as she does so well. Turner allowed to come forward. Toon dropping into that pocket of space, just in that inside left position. Out there for support for Lauren James. West Ham defending deep. Zellum, quick glance up, releases the pass on towards Press. Through they go, in on goal, Grunen there, and Flaherty makes the challenge, very nearly deflects up over the head of Brosnan, but Brosnan is able to gather. A nearly moment here for Manchester United, lovely build-up. Jackie Grunen just couldn't wriggle away from the West Ham defence. Reddish sees her ball, kept in play by Svitkova. Hangs a delivery up to the back of the penalty area. It's kept alive here. West Ham United looking to attack, looking for an equalising goal as they fight for their lives at the foot of the WSL table. Opportunity opens up, and it's well saved by Earps. Gets down quickly to deny Brynnesdotter there. Nice combination play from West Ham on the edge of the United penalty area. Van Egmond here and Brynnesdotter did well to find the target. Lauren James steps away from Reddish. Kristen Press now being pursued by Brynnesdotter. Staniforth gets it back there, but Brynnesdottir is a wall in that midfield, stands in the way. Lovely control. Darley sends forward and sends West Ham onto the break, looking for the free kick. Reddish is brought down, but the referee's happy with the challenge. Now here is Ella Toon. Space for Lauren James to attack. Toon in support, but the pass towards her blocked off by Darley. Good movement there by the West Ham forward. Zellum had to make the challenge. It was a heavy challenge as well. Brynnesdottir has certainly felt the effects of that challenge. United continue here with Grönen. Feels the tug on her shirt from behind, but continues. Slips it into the penalty area. Brilliant from United. And it's Kristen Press to score again against West Ham. On their big day at Old Trafford, United in full control now. Well, this was lovely from Jackie Grönen. Once she receives the ball here, uses strength to drive forward despite the tug on her shirt there from Vetterlein, and then lovely vision to pick out the American Kristen Press. And once she's in this position, there's really only one result. Hammered beyond the keeper. Fine finish, clinical from United, who now lead 2-0. Well, there may well be some complaints here from West Ham that they were down to 10 men because of the injury to one of their players. Dagny Brynnesdottir was down. The build-up to that goal. Now, let's just watch this here. Zellum does take the ball. How much of Brynnesdottir did she take as well? Just the start to the second half that Manchester United were looking for here. And just the result that they're looking for if things stay the same as they head towards Champions League qualification. Pressure on now for Arsenal, who play in the North London derby, which is the later game today, 3:30 kickoff at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In that fixture last season, the ground was packed with fans. Unfortunately, won't be able to have that opportunity today. But still a huge moment in the development of the WSL in what has been a landmark week. And if you'd like to watch that game, you can have a quick look on the FA Player at the FAQs, or have a look on Twitter at Barclays FA WSL. Should be able to find out where you can watch that wherever you are. West Ham looking for a response then. Darley over this free kick. Good looking delivery as well. Good defending from United though. Now, Jackie Grönen instrumental in the build-up to the second goal, trying to free Ella Toon here. Gosling thought about coming, decided against it. Toon moves on, Press looking for another. Here's Press now with a chance. Brilliant opportunity, fine hit too, but it's a wonderful stop by Courtney Bresnan. Gets fingertips to it to push over the top of the crossbar. Well, it's slicker from United, it's more confident from them too. But that's a brilliant stop from Brosnan, doing just enough to poke away. Nice ball into the area. And there's a collision in the middle, and this time referee Lisa Ben will step in. 3 players involved here, and we hope they're all okay. Well, there's a slight concern when it's a head injury. break in play here. Looks as though Millie Turner, who's involved, may have felt the effects more on the bottom of her back. Can't really take any risks as far as head injuries are concerned. Casey Stoney takes the opportunity to give some instructions to her teammates. It's been brilliant for United so far in this second half, with goals from Lauren James and Kristen Press, making them comfortable. Half an hour remaining. West Ham have been very competitive in this game, but this is what top sides do. They can grind out victories. First half, Manchester United definitely weren't at their best. But when they've needed to be, they've been very good in front of goal. And it looks as though everybody's okay to continue, and that's good news. Good officiating from Lisa Benn. Chance here for West Ham to break forward. Big opening, big save. Mary Earps down very quickly to deny Brynnesdotter. West Ham United very nearly in with a goal that would have completely changed the outlook of this game. There's a glanced header on towards Thomas. And that is a late challenge on Thomas, and there are plenty of big challenges going in this game. This one penalised by the referee, Amy Turner, who's in there. Referee will need a word here. Thomas, who's had a really good outing so far on every occasion where she gets the opportunity. She's been looking to stretch this Manchester United defence, and it's perhaps no surprise that eventually there had to be a yellow card. And it's Amy Turner who gets it. Dali and Svitkova then wait for the whistle. It will be Dali to deliver. Curling ball, glanced on by West Ham, and Mary Earps puts safety first as she palms away. Van Egmond was lurking at the far post. And so that's very sensible goalkeeping from Mary Earps. Wonderful awareness as the ball is flicked back across the face towards her. Well met there by Brynnesdotter. Had two good opportunities now in this game to add a goal for West Ham. Pressure continues here for the United defence. And it's turned away by Kristen Press, who's back on defensive duty. Lauren James very nearly in. Svitkova there before, and Lauren James will collect. West Ham are committing more and more forward now, which will open up more space for this Manchester United attack. Jackie Groenen slips the ball through, Staniforth with a chance for a third for United, and it's well saved. Brosnan makes the stop. Staniforth gets into a really good position, but the pressure from behind too much. Lovely pass from Jackie Groenen. Flaherty just making Staniforth aware that she was there. Thomas. Nice looking ball into the area. Van Egmond is in there. So is Amy Turner well placed. Pressure on again, though, here with Van Egmond into the box. Turner has to come to the rescue again at the back. Spirited response here from West Ham. Not looking to collapse after conceding that second goal, and still pushing and pushing this Manchester United team.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Vetterlein feeling that she was harshly treated there. Receives a yellow card. Change then for Manchester United coming up. Hayley Ladd to be introduced to the action in the place of Katie Zellum. Katie Zellum hasn't really been able to get in on the action so far in this game. Been marked all the way through this matchup and never really allowed to orchestrate in the way that she would normally like. Hayley Ladd comes in and will take her place in the midfield. Looks as though Kirsty Hansen is ready to go as well. There she is. It's Lucy Staniforth who's removed and into the action. The Scottish international Kirsty Hansen. Instantly into the action, but unable to find the pass into the penalty area there, Hansen. Here's Lauren James. Now Jackie Groenham with space. She's been tucked in just behind the strikers in the second half and played really well in there. Katie Zellum was the one that had been marked all the way through this game, and maybe that's just a slight tweak in the second half from Casey Stoney. It's really worked out for her. Jackie Groenham has just been able to unlock the door, found the ball through towards Kristen Press for the second goal. And another booking, will it be here? Looks as though Onabakye will be booked for that challenge. Big header from Turner. Now Jackie Groenham. Nice swivel in midfield to free Hansen, who glides forward here for United. Press on the run. Press with a quick glance up before playing the pass. Chips in, and it's nodded away to safety by West Ham. Every United attack now looks so menacing. Looks as though it could well open up this West Ham defence again. Dorisdottir looking for the give and go, and she gets it as well. Chance here to play the cross into the area. Press was the target. Fisk who turns away to safety. Well, it was a cagey first half in this game, but the second half has been far more open and much more befitting of the occasion as well, with the game being played here at Old Trafford for the first time for Manchester United. Toon then with the delivery. Turner underneath this one. That will be nodded away. Only as far as Press. Finally brought down and under control. And West Ham can come over the halfway line, although with so many red shirts surrounding the ball, difficult to make any progress. Well, it has to be said that West Ham probably wouldn't have expected to get too much in the way of points here. They've fought with everything that they've got so far, but it's the games coming up where really they'll be fighting and fighting for everything, and those will be the games that will be significant as they fight for survival. Reading on the horizon, a couple of games against Villa as well. They're the games where Ollie Harder will need to secure 3 points. Promising signs here with the determination shown from his side, and it is very tight at the bottom too. Just one result could turn things around. Need to find a goal in this game if they're going to have any chance of getting any kind of, well, any point here. United have found their way forward towards Hansen. Hansen with a chance to deliver. Hansen into the area, brought down. She's looking for the penalty. No interest at all. And Amy Turner comes back to help out her defensive teammate there. Lauren James looking to turn the screw, looking to add a third here for United. Away she goes, Lauren James, big chance for her. Winding up, well, we've seen a very similar goal from her already this season in the WSL. Loves to open up her body like that. Curl that ball into the far corner. Not too far away from adding goal number 3 for Manchester United. James again. Can she keep this one in play? Well, she's quick, but not that quick. Reddish. Lads. Now Turner. Jackie Gronin. It's a lovely touch just to buy herself some room there. Sorry, it's not Jackie Gronin, that's Jackie Gronin there. It's actually Maria Thorisdottir who confused me there on the wrong side of the field. There's Jackie Gronin. Toon made a debut for England recently in a game against Northern Ireland. An impressive performance as she came off of the bench, scored goal number 6 as well from the penalty spot. United send the ball into the box, but too close to Courtney Brosnan. An injury here for West Ham. Not good news.
Substitution for United, replacing number 17 on the Badney, is number 2, Martha Harris.
Martha Harris onto the field. She was the one name not included today, the one who missed out after the game against Arsenal, and on the Battier off of the field after a good performance from her. She has got the yellow card, so maybe just safety first here for Manchester United with the running in mind. Fixtures do look good for Manchester United with Brighton, Tottenham, Bristol City and Everton on the horizon. As Casey Stoney has said this week, it's really out of their hands as far as Champions League qualification is concerned, hoping that other people slip up, really. All they can do is win all of their remaining games. Martha Thomas receiving some treatment there. Well, she said, Casey Stoney, that Manchester United are probably slightly further advanced than she expected, maybe a season ahead of schedule. Given the way that they started the season, now they'd be so disappointed they didn't finish in that top three. Has been a blistering return to the top flight for this United team. We will get back underway here. I think United will have to give the ball back to West Ham. And they will. And everybody okay to continue, which is good news. Svitkova marshalled out of play on the far side by Thorisdottir. Brought into this United team because of her versatility, the Norwegian, and also her experience. She has a couple of WSL titles that she's collected. An excellent job over on that right-hand side. Ella Toon towards press. Nice for Manchester United, surely a foul. Hansen on the charge is brought down. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes here for Manchester United to hold on. Second goal really has taken the wind out of the sails of West Ham United, but still plenty of time for them to add another goal, as we saw in the game that came earlier on in the season during October. West Ham certainly have the capability to be able to score, and that's a red card, a straight red for Laura Vetterlein. Well, I'd be interested to watch the incident back here. It is a late challenge on Hansen as she comes forward, and she is sent off at the field here. She was already on a yellow card. Confessed I didn't see the second yellow. But anyway, Laura Vetterlein. The German is sent off at the field here, so things going from bad to worse for West Ham United. Thomas, who was feeling the effects of the injury just a moment ago, will be replaced here by Maz Pacheco. West Ham United will be hoping that injury is not too serious. Here's Lauren James. There's a flag up on the far side for offside. United now just need to manage the game, just need to keep the ball. West Ham will have to sit deeper. Can't press the ball as much with only 10 on the field. I know that spaces will start to open up otherwise. Lovely feet. Thorisdottir. Hansen. Ladd, and now a ball across towards James. James eager to come forward, as always, and running into trouble. Jelly Flaherty coming across to make the challenge. Goal difference will be important for West Ham at the bottom of the table. At the moment, their goal difference looks pretty good. They'll be eager to keep it that way. They won't want to concede a load more goals here. Opposite can be said for Manchester United, of course. The chase with Arsenal for third place. Arsenal, of course, in action at 3:30 today, the North London derby. Tottenham not in the best of form, but of course that is a derby match at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Big day today in the WSL. And as I said earlier, more details on whether you can watch that one at Barclays FA WSL on Twitter, or you can head to the FA Players site, have a look at the frequently asked questions section. Man City in action later on. Game against Reading, an opportunity for them to go top of the table. With Chelsea playing tomorrow, opportunity to put pressure on the Blues as Toon travels forwards. On towards Harris, back to Toon. Now Hayley Ladd. United quite happy just to keep the ball. Here's Hansen. Harris does enough to keep it for United. Toon on to press now. Press can't pick out the run of Hansen, who was making her way into the penalty area. Ball reclaimed here by Ladd and moved wide. Thorisdottir and Grunen. Big shout for offside, but play continues. It's good work over there by Pacheco to turn Grunen away. This is risky business here by West Ham inside their own penalty area. Nice turn by Van Egmond. Good recovery by the United defence. Well, the difficulty now is without Martha Thomas on the field, maybe just lacking an outlet in attack for West Ham. Had to take that precaution, maybe just feeling the effects of a knock. Thorisdottir seeks the run there of press, but she just sees the run blocked off. James with a chance, picks out a teammate in the middle. Here is Toon. Toon slips it through. Harris is there. Courtney Brosnan is also there, and she slides in to meet the ball first. Well, it was clever for Manchester United in the build-up. The West Ham defence holding firm.
Substitution for United. Replacing number 16, Warren James, number 19, Jane Ross.
Warren James off of the field. Jane Ross with an opportunity here at Old Trafford.
It's number 9, Jess Sigsworth.
And another change as well. Kristen Pressoff. And on comes Jessica Sigsworth.
Substitution for West Ham United. replacing number 32, Dagny Brignason-Gauthier. Number 23,
Sissoko in the final 6 minutes. Replacing Dagny Brignason-Gauthier. With an interception as her first touch. Jane Ross has moved the ball on and Jackie Grennan is there. United finding space now on the left-hand side. Hansen has switched towards the opposite flank, has Harris in support. Turner loses possession. West Ham can come forward here. Sigsworth onto it, driving forward. Sissoko there, back to her keeper. And that's cleared away. Checo just can't keep that one away from Manchester United. Jackie Grennan can't keep it away from Van Egmond, who turns into touch. Elatoon looking to penetrate here. And the ball into the box intercepted. Manchester United have definitely found a different way of playing in the second half, a plan B. Target for West Ham was clearly to mark Katie Zellum out of the game, and in the first half, that certainly worked. She wasn't able to influence the game in the way that she normally would, but in the second half, just popping Jackie Grennan in behind the front two has definitely worked. Delivered in and punched away. Still trouble here. United looking for goal 3. And the flag is raised on the far side. Well, there was work to do here for Brosnan. She punched away. And Amy Turner looking to add to her goal tally for the season, but flag up on the far side. Three minutes remaining then, with West Ham down to 10 and United with a 2-goal advantage. It looks very unlikely that West Ham will find a way back. Looks as though it will be the result that will be just the tonic for Manchester United. And Toon comes forward here as United look for another, and that's a brilliant recovery challenge. Sissoko sliding across there, had to time it perfectly, and she does excellently there. Elatoon maybe just hesitating ever so slightly, maybe could have released this earlier.
Substitution for West Ham United, replacing number 21, Kendra Daly. Number 11, Noel Mustafa.
Noel Mustafa comes onto the field here, and Kendra Daly will make her way off of the pitch at the nearest point to leave the field.
And replacing number 2, Cecile Heritage. Number 27, Maisie Barker.
Maisie Barker will get a couple of minutes here on the field at Old Trafford as well. Deep delivery this time, Turner there, and glancing wide. Well, you would think that Ollie Harder would be pleased with the discipline shown from his side, despite the fact that they've conceded a couple of goals here. They've stuck to the plan against a top side in this division. It is another defeat against a top 6 side, but there are fixtures on the horizon that will give them the opportunity to stay in the WSL. Just be hoping that results over the course of this weekend go their way. Turner comes over the top and concedes a free kick as we head towards the 90. Essentially looking for a piggyback there.
The referee has indicated a minimum of 8 minutes of added time.
Well, plenty of time for West Ham to get back into the game. Nice looking delivery, Flaherty there, and it's well dealt with at the far post. Doris Dotter, who's there to glance away to safety. We had a couple of injuries in the second half, which would have been the reason for the additional minutes here. I maybe wasn't expecting 8 minutes. West Ham disrupt the United party here. Good-looking ball again up to the edge of the 6-yard box. Flaherty keeps things alive. Ambitious effort there. And Maisie Barker sends that one wide. Well, United won't be in too much of a rush to get this ball back in play, I would imagine. Putting the pressure on. Anywhere will do for West Ham, as long as it's not inside their own half. That's really where they don't want the ball. Brennan wriggling free of the challenges. Doesn't really matter too much if they go back to Mary Earps. This is why Hayley Ladd was brought on. She plays this role ever so well, just keeps the ball. Moves possession on to Ella Toon. Hanson was the target. She won't get there. Very nearly catching the goalkeeper out, though. Charging through, trying to close down Courtney Brosnan. Very nearly drawn into a mistake. Flaherty with the pass back. I think she was thinking the keeper might clear away first time. A moment of hesitation, just very nearly causing a problem. Harris. Brennan. Sigsworth is penalised there for the foul on Pacheco. Just the slight grab on the arm there, and then the shove, that'll do it. Five minutes then for Manchester United to hold firm. They'll be eager to keep the clean sheet. Asked a few questions in the first half from this West Ham United attack, but for the most part in the second period they've been largely untroubled. Marshalled the game well. A couple of tactical tweaks at half-time from Casey Stoney, making a real difference. Hanson cuts in field. West Ham continue to pressure the ball. Flaherty. Unable to get hold of the ball, having nodded it forward. Now Harris will just see this one out of play. Clever from her. 4 minutes to go in the game. I'm sure United fans will be nervously watching the clock. Make no mistake, this is an important win. Return to form potentially for Manchester United. Sigsworth now. Sissoko gives the ball back to Sigsworth. Toon. Volley goes sailing over the bar and into the empty stands. Would have been so nice for fans to be here today. Hopefully this is just the start. Hopefully this can be an occasion that's repeated, and hopefully next time things will be very different. Casey Stoney will be delighted that her side have risen to the occasion. Toon, give and go in midfield, and away she goes. Touches the ball into the area, Gruenin on hands, and the flag is up on the far side. Well, it's been a brilliant performance in the second half from Jackie Gruenin, almost deserved a goal. Has been the source of creativity for Manchester United, a source that has been very much needed as well. Just drifting into an offside position there before she unleashed the shot. Toon and Hansen now, super ball. Hansen with a chance, flashes it wide. While Jessica Sigsworth was crying out for the ball in the middle, wanted her moment here at Old Trafford. Doesn't matter too much, already 2 ahead, already have the 3 points in the bag. Although I'm sure a goal at Old Trafford would have felt fairly nice. We've heard the whistle a number of times in the second half. We've had a number of big challenges going in. Vetterlein sent off of the field. A few other yellow cards as well, it has to be said. But this is a game that meant a lot to both sides. Both sides needed something in this game, desperate for points. Both with agendas in the division. And again the whistle, and again the referee with some work to do. Can't tackle from behind, and Gilly Flaherty feels the effect of Hayley Ladd coming through the back of her legs. We've reached the 8 minutes of additional time here. West Ham into the area. Checo meeting the header, but just unable to turn it goalwards. A momentous win for Manchester United in their first game at Old Trafford. Casey Stoney asked for her side to be bold. She asked for them to be creative. She asked for that cutting edge to return, and when it mattered, it did. Lauren James with a goal to get things going in the second half, and then Kristen Press doubled the advantage to make things more comfortable. A disciplined performance from Manchester United, responding well to the defeat to Arsenal last time out. Pressure on for Arsenal in the North London derby later. Manchester United 2, West Ham 0 here.